Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome if you have not been here yet. So today I'm going to go through a bunch of pictures that I have over here that I compiled into a folder on Google Photos, just of how the house that I live in right now, how it's progressed throughout the year 2023. So I moved in this building January 23rd, 2023. And so I'm just going to go through some pictures of what I've done to the building. So this is not mine. I do not own it. My parents own it, and I rent it from my dad. So I still pay rent and pay bills and things like that. But it is in the family, and I don't know if I'm going to live here, how long I'm going to live here. I plan on staying for quite a while because I'm really enjoying doing projects here. It's something that I really like to do. So I'm going to go through all the things that I've done so far in the house this year, and then I'm going to go over some things that I would like to do, well, that I've done last year, and then I'm going to go over some things that I would like to do in the next year, in this year, 2024. Alright, so here at the beginning, I have some paint swatches that I got for the house. This right here, this is the, it's not going down. Well, I'm going to have to do it this way because it won't scroll. Why won't it scroll? Oh well. These are pictures of what the house looked like before I got it. So this one right here, you can see that's the hallway. The door on the left with the cat coming out, with little soot coming out of the door. That is the door to my bedroom. The door beside it is not there anymore. You can see inside that door on the left, that is my bedroom right now, and that's what it looked like when I moved in. My mom tore down that wall before I moved in. And here's the next little picture of inside that bedroom. You can kind of see the one half is green, and then the other half one half was green and one half was brown right there, because it used to be 2 rooms. Here is a picture looking towards the kitchen. It did not have a door on it. You can kind of see all of the walls were that brown copper color. There's the bathroom. Here we're standing in the back looking into the guest room, looking into the bathroom. And over here we're looking into the kitchen. This right here is a living room. I still have that chair, and it's in the exact same spot. I believe this, yes, this is after I was living in this house for a while. So I didn't have a bed originally. I was sleeping on the couch, and it was really cold in January, so I had space heaters surrounding me, and I was sleeping on that couch. Here's some more pictures of what the kitchen looked like right there. And this right here, this room, is my closet right now. My mom just had the litter boxes in there with some storage and some decorations. This right here was my mom's clothes closet, and now it is my storage closet. A couple more of the bathroom, kind of progressing through the month of January. I didn't do much painting in January. I kind of just cleaned things out. It was a lot of cleaning because the way that it was in the beginning, that's how it was when I moved in, and so it was my duty to kind of clean everything out, put things in storage. My mom and I talked over things that she wanted to toss, and so I would toss some things and I would put some things in storage. So that was what the month of January was like. Here's the hallway after I cleaned a lot of stuff out of the hallway. Nice and clean. I didn't put any pictures of this in here, but I have really bad allergies, and so when I first got the building, when I was cleaning, I would get so many nosebleeds. I would get heavy and painful nosebleeds, and so I'd be cleaning for about an hour, and the dust was just too much for my sinuses, and so my nose would just start to pour blood, and I'd have to stop. So here's the kitty cats. Jo is the tabby one. She lived here with me at the beginning, but for some reason she was I bought a litter box with a door on it originally because I couldn't find one with just an opening. And she was terrified of the door. And even after I took the door off the litter box, she would not use the litter box, and she would poop all over my house. And so I wanted to keep her. My mom didn't ask me to keep her, but I was like, I love Jo, Mom, I want to keep Jo. And I kept Jo for probably 3 months, 2 or 3 months. And I thought it was Speckles who was pooping on the floor. And then I realized it was Joe because she was scared of the litter box. And don't know why I didn't put those together. And so I asked Mom if she would take Joe back, and she agreed. So now I just have Soot and Speck. Here are some more pictures of the house as I cleaned it. The living room, the closet room, the dining room. I loved being in there. And here's me trying to alleviate some of that dust pressure. All of the dust getting in my face. It didn't really work very well. I got rid of the masks and I just put my shirt over my nose. All right, here we go. We're still in January. This is the last thing that I did in the month of January, is I painted this bookcase in my room. I still have it in there at the exact same spot. I painted one section of the wall behind the bookcase, and I set the bookcase in front of it, and I just was in love. It used to be black. It's not real wood, which is why my mom didn't want to take it with her. She only wanted real wood furniture, so she left the black clapboard bookcase, and it took 6 coats of white paint to cover up that black paint, but it was worth it. I absolutely love it. All right, these pictures are not loading, so oh yay. Oh, is it gonna scroll? Are you gonna scroll? Nope. Some of these pictures are not loading, and I don't know why. Oh, here we go. That might be a better idea, just to flip through them. So here is my bookcase decorated. And then this picture is the month of February. So in February, I do believe I finished painting my room. But look at that cute little sitting area. That's kind of the first spot. That is the first spot that I decorated in my house, and I still have it the exact same way. Not exactly, but pretty much the same, because the TV is, I got a bigger TV, or I already had a bigger TV, but I moved where the TV was, so the bookcase is just books. Here's a little picture of my dining room I had tucked in here. Love that. All right, and here is more of the bedroom being painted. So I finished that green half, still need to paint the brown half in this picture right here. I painted a lot of my furniture that white color. All right, here's the kitchen. The kitchen, as you can see, it did not have any shelving. It did not have a counter, no sink, no window. So I was kind of just working with what I had. Here is the living room. I decided to go with a green in the living room. It was a dark green. So I was working on painting the living room dark green. This is the second little spot that I decorated when I got the house. This little hutch in the kitchen. Originally I wanted to paint that hutch white, and my mom wouldn't let me because it's an heirloom. It wasn't originally red, but she painted it red and she wanted to keep it red. And I'm so glad that she would not let me paint that thing, because it's one of my favorite pieces of furniture in the house right now. So thank you, Mom. Progress in the living room. I painted more green. The rest of the wall's green in here. I have a little video. All right, here is the kitchen for, even though nothing was done, I wanted to have I wanted to be a hostess. I wanted to be a hostess. So I put together a cute little Valentine's Day dinner for me and my best friend. It's a very meaningful day in her life, and I wanted to make it special, and so I ordered pizza, and I made a Caesar salad, and I got a really beautiful chocolate cake, and we had this really pretty little lunch. Here I got another piece of furniture brought in. That was mine. So I had furniture at my grandma's house where I lived before I got this place. So that little record console is from my grandma's house. All right, here's where we start getting into some some demolition things. Not really demolition, but the water heater stopped working in the month of February. That wasn't too fun. So yeah, there's me cutting a big old hole in the wall to try to access the water heater to see what the problem was. Dining room, I did decide to keep it copper, but I had to patch up a bunch of holes before I finished painting, so that's what all that is on the wall. All the light switches got these light switch plates from Touch of Class. Absolutely love them. And here is my bedroom when I finished painting all the walls that beautiful buttery cream color. All right, here, this is a big deal for me. I don't know why. What about these rugs? I just love them so much. All of the rugs in my house I've gotten from the Touch of Class website, and after I moved in, I ordered 3. I ordered 3 Touch of Class rugs. And the reason I started ordering rugs was because I read somewhere that having a bunch of rugs down instead of like slick floors helps with allergies, because the dust can settle in the rug instead of just floating around and sliding across the floor. And I was like, I could really use that because my allergies are so bad. And so I decided it would be a wise investment to just start getting some rugs, and I got these 3, and I still love them so much. This black one is in my dining room now. It was originally in my living room, but the living room got too much traffic, and so it would start looking dirty really fast, so I had to move the black somewhere else with less traffic. So the black rug is in my dining room, and I still have these 2 flower rugs here in my living room. And this is the last thing that I did in the month of February. I painted my front door pink, and I have no regrets at all. So in March, I started a little no-dig garden in my backyard. We'll come back to that. We'll circle back around. I put up a bird feeder. I painted the back door on the inside yellow, which I really like. There's another video of my bedroom. I bought this couch for my living room, so instead of the big old clunky one that was here when I moved in, I got this one. It's a little more narrow, so I have a little more space, floor space. In March, I finally moved my bed to my house. So I had been sleeping on the couch January and February, and in March I finally moved my bed into my house. I started painting my kitchen. I used this color from Sherwin-Williams called Greek Villa, and it is a chameleon color. It's beautiful. Like when different lights hit the color, it makes it look different. So right here, it looks kind of blue back behind this hutch, and then over here back behind my little garden corner, it looks almost pink. So yeah, I worked on painting the kitchen in the month of February. Didn't get it all done in one day. As I said, my allergies are bad, so I can move about a little bit and then I kind of have to stop. Here's a picture of my living room just because it's pretty. I like that picture. And I also painted the door and door frame trim thing in my living room. I painted it brown. I hung up this giant wooden mantle in my dining room all by myself. I still don't know how I did it. I was just very determined to get that thing on the wall. Here are a couple pictures of my cats being cute. Here in my bedroom, I hung up a couple of floating shelves that I'd gotten from Hobby Lobby several years before. They're some of my favorite things to decorate. These 2 shelves are. So I hung those up beside my bed and decorated those. Here's more of the kitchen. And as you can see, I have these shelves or bookcases stacked on top of each other. Here's a picture I wanted to include just to kind of show what the counter space situation was like. So there was this desk, this old desk, and on top of the desk was a microwave, a toaster oven, and a hot plate. And that was like my little cooking area. So back behind these bookcases is this huge hole in the wall, as you see. So it was a while before that got fixed. Here are a couple videos of the kitchen in March. Just beautiful. Oh wait, this is April. The last picture in March was the floating shelves picture. So this is in April now. And oh my word, I just really enjoyed being in my kitchen at this time. It was so pretty. It still is. I mean, it's even more beautiful now, but the way that I had it decorated back then in the spring was so beautiful. So excited to decorate for the spring again. It's going to be so fun. Here in April, I painted my hallway and I got my piano. I got this for $100 on Facebook Marketplace, and it still plays. It's way out of tune, as you've probably heard if you've watched my Vlogmases. I played a little bit of piano in my Vlogmases, which I'm not good at piano. I enjoy it, and I enjoy reading, so I try my best. And here is a picture of some decorations in the hallway after it has been painted. So that's that. And here is the back corner of the hallway. That has changed so many times right now. My big storage hunk of furniture is back there, as well as that vanity. I think I'm going to move the vanity to my bedroom and try to find a chaise lounge for that back area. I don't know, just nothing feels right back there, and I don't like the vanity because I never use it. It's kind of impractical for me. Alright, here are some more pictures of my garden. This was just so fun, y'all. This was so fun for me to experiment with growing things for the first time. Now, this is still in April, I believe. I'm not sure. Is this in April? I think this might be in May. Hold on. Pretty sure this is either in April or May. So at the end of May is when I stopped tending to my garden because we were in a huge drought and going outside just became so unbearable. It was about 111 degrees was the average temperature every day. So I soaked it up in April and May. It was so beautiful outside. Our spring was really long and cool. So some of the things that I grew are zinnias. They did so well for me. The zinnias just boomed. The cucumbers did amazing. The romaine lettuce did amazing. I had this other kind of lettuce that was called black seeded Simpson. I didn't like the way it tasted, so I just kind of left it in the ground. Yeah. Also, in this month of May, I do believe it is May, the window went in. It did not get finished. The man came and put in the window, didn't finish the wall, had it boarded up on the outside, and he just kind of left and didn't say when he was coming back, didn't even give me an amount that I needed to pay him. Very confusing working with people who aren't very communicative. So it got left like that for a while. He patched up, I'm very grateful for him though, he patched up that hole in the wall that the bookshelves were covering, and put that window in for me, and he didn't do the plumbing, someone else came and did the plumbing for the sink. So that did. Love that. This month I also painted my bathroom lime green. Kind of lime green, like a grassy green. Did not stay this color though. Here are some more pictures of the kitchen. I got that door. My friend gave me this barn door, kind of like an old farmhousey door that I really wanted to use for my kitchen. He said, I have an old door that's got a window in it. Do you want it? I was like, yes. Yes, please. And so I didn't get this put in yet, but there it is right there. And I also have these cabinets that I tried to hang by myself, which is a really bad idea. And then I hired somebody to come back and finish the first man's job who didn't finish the window. I hired a different person, and he came and finished the window, put in the door, and hung up these cabinets. What an angel. I am just so grateful for him. His name is Sam, and I found him on Thumbtack, the app. So I got a lot done in my kitchen, and I just included these 3 pictures of these flowers right here. This is from, what was it? Was this, I do believe this was our summer show. We did Matilda in community theater, and I was Mrs. Wormwood. One of the most fun characters ever to play, by the way. It was so much fun. This is the bouquet that my dad got me for that show. One of the prettiest flower bouquets I've ever gotten. Love it. Actually, I don't think this is for Matilda. what this is from, but my dad got me these flowers and they're really pretty. Here are some more flowers, the zinnias that I picked. I started cutting the zinnias, and because I didn't go out there to water them anymore. I kind of just let them be. I got tired of going out and tending to that garden, honestly. I want to do another garden this next year, but I don't want a garden that's not fenced in. So we'll see how quickly I can get a fence put up. I really hope that I'm able to get that done so I can put another garden in. I don't like being seen by all my neighbors when I'm outdoors. Anyway, here is the sink that I got. I didn't get it put in quite yet, but I bought that sink. I started in on my closet that I did not finish. Here, did I even show the pictures yet of my living room? Yeah, I forgot to go over that. So after my garden, so yeah, I painted my living room again. I painted it this coral peachy color because I really wanted it to be like a deep, muted pinkish coral, but just the colors as they came, they were so vibrant, and I do not like super bright, vibrant rainbow colors. I want things that have just a tinge of brown to them and are very mellow and warm. So I ended up having to mix up my own color for the living room. So there it is. I also redid this piece of furniture in May to keep my movies in. There's a picture of my living room before, like at the very first color that I painted it. I just think that's so pretty. I do love the green, but I don't know, that was just too big of a dose of green for me. It's too cool a color to be in that big. Like a green is my favorite color. You can't see my face, but you can see my arms. This sweater is green, or hoodie, one of my favorite colors, but not on the walls, not in that big of a dose. All right, I also put the knobs on that farmhouse door, not knobs because they don't turn, but the door pulls. I put them on the kitchen door. And here, you can see right there, another touch of class rug that I got. I got this magnolia flower for the kitchen, and I also I got this one, this pink rug. It's a 3 foot by 5 foot rug. My cats absolutely love it. I'm sitting on it, not on it, but my chair is on this rug right now. I've been moving them around. I like to rearrange my rugs. I think it's fun. So I got that rug in June. We're in June now. We're all over the place. All right, this is also the month that I got internet at my house finally. I painted this white bookcase to keep my TV on in my bedroom. Did I say we're in June? We're in July, I think. Yeah, no. We're in August. This is all over the place. All right, so we're in August now. I'm so sorry. We're in August. All of the summer months kind of just blend together. We're in August right now. These are the last pictures that I have for August. So I have these mock-ups from Sam because I hired him again to come do my kitchen counter. I drew a little picture of what I wanted it to look like, and then he sent me some mock-ups, and I picked this L-shaped one. And interrupted by a cute little picture of my living room there. Here is the counter and the sink going in. Ta-da! I love it. He also put up my mailbox in this time. And right after this, I just got a burst of inspiration, and so I took the doors off the cabinets that were hung up, and I painted the cabinets, and I put the lining on the cabinets. And finished those up. Well, not completely, because I just finished the middle section yesterday, I believe. And I don't have the doors hung back up yet, so I'm still working on those. Here we are in September. In September, I got my stove. I also got another rug from Touch of Class. This one is called the Athena's Garden Rug. This rug I had been looking at and saving for since January when I moved in. Like right when I moved in, I started looking, you know, for websites that had things like bedding and curtains and rugs and light switch plates and fixtures and things like that. And I found the Touch of Class website, and this rug just, it captured my heart from the moment I saw it. And I got it, I ordered it. This was the last one that they had in this size. And I think the next bigger size was also sold out. And I just, at this point, I was like, I can't not have this rug. It's so beautiful. And so I ordered it in this size, and it ended up being a little too small for my bedroom. So it is in my guest room right now, but still it is one of my favorite things that I've ever gotten myself. I love it. Here's a picture of the hallway. Alright, I got this. I also get this, I don't know why, what possessed me to put some of these things on here. I got this snail nightlight off Etsy. It's so cute. It's porcelain. And the last picture of September, ta-da! This is the month that I started my YouTube channel. My first video that went up is the autumn living room tour. So that's that. Here we go. Moving on, in October, I decorated my guest room. I got this corner shelf for the kitchen at a yard sale, and I got yet another, well, I got this in September because I got it right before I did my living room tour, but I got this green area rug from Touch of Class for my living room, which I love. I love that. Now that is a dose of green that I can get behind. I like the walls being that warm color, but I really do like that olivey color on the floor. Here in the month of October as well, I decided that I needed to paint the green in my bathroom, so I went in with a lighter shade of coral than the one that I painted my living room, and it also ended up being way too vibrant, so I had to mix my own color for the bathroom as well. I mixed in some browns and some red until I got this pretty color right here, and that's what it looks like right now. I also included this picture of the Paradise Falls jar, the one that I had made in high school or community college. Maybe community college. The one that I'd made before broke. Finally, it fell down and broke, and so I got a second jar. Well, I've had this jar, but I made it into my Paradise Falls jar. I bought the door for my bedroom. I bought this hall tree that's in my hall. I bought this rug, another Touch of Class area rug, this red one for my bedroom. Man, I bought a lot of things. The man who came and fixed my shower also came and hung up my bedroom door. And I also, at the same time I ordered this rug, I believe, I ordered these bathroom fixtures from Touch of Class as well. This hand towel rod, toilet paper holder, and magazine holder, which I love, and this towel rod. So I got those three things on the Touch of Class website. And here is my bathroom, all cute. I hung up my mirror that was in my guest room. I hung that up in the bathroom. I really like how I did that. So that is it for October. In November, wow, not much in November. So November is just the Christmas tree. I got my first Christmas tree, and I got this curio cabinet from Goodwill for my hallway. Love that. Here in December, painted, I believe this is in December, I painted my trim white in the hallway, and I finally got my stove hooked up. So I got to cook with my stove finally. The first thing I made was pasta on the stovetop, and then of course I cooked some casserole and some pig in a blankets for my friends for Friendsmas, and then my friend came over after Christmas and put up my vent hood. So that's all of the things, all of them. Finally, those are all of the things that went on in my house during the year 2023. So I moved in here a little less than a year ago, and a lot of progress has been made. So 2 doors have been hung up, a counter and a sink went in, a window went in. I painted a lot of the walls. I got the stove hooked up. I got lines run for a washer and dryer. Yeah, just a lot of things. So here coming up in 2024, there are a few priorities that I have. So the first thing is going to be to get a washer and dryer and to get them hooked up. That's what I want to do. I'm done spending money on rugs for now, even though I really love rugs. That's one of my favorite things. Right here in my line of sight, back behind me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rugs. I like them all close together, and I especially love how Touch of Class has all these flowers. They're like little 3-foot by 3-foot flower rugs, and they just make me feel like I'm a little fairy in my house. They're so cute. I would love to get more, but this year that's not going to be a priority. Neither is thrifting and finding decor. I think my house is pretty well stocked. Like, I have a lot of things that I love here, and of course I'm going to thrift a couple of times, but I really do want to save up to get a washer and dryer put in, number 1. Number 2, the second thing that I think needs to be a priority is, well, my dad tells me also, he's telling me to get this stuff done. Well, this next thing done is on the exterior of the house, the door frames and the window frames are rotting. They are like, you spray them with water and they just kind of disintegrate. So I wanted to get the house power washed and painted, but before I do that, I really need to get those door and window frames replaced, as well as a couple of the windows are cracked. So I'm gonna have to get that done. There are a few other places in the house that I want to get windows put in that there are no windows put in. So originally the only windows are the display windows, 3 of them in the front of the house and 1 of them on the side of the house. So there are 2 sides of the house that don't have windows at all. There are no windows in my bedroom at all. Oh yeah, and there's 4 windows at the front. Just kidding. 4 at the front, 1 on the side. So there are windows that I want to get put in, but that's not going to be a priority this year. Yeah, so getting the rotted door and window frames taken out, new ones put in, new windows put in. Then I want to power wash the house and get it painted, or paint it myself. Probably paint it myself because that will be cheaper, and get a privacy fence put in. That is what I want to do to my house this year. I'm not going to make a very big extensive list, because if I do that, I don't think I'm gonna check off all of those things. So I'm keeping it small, and that is what I would like to do with my home this year, in the year 2024. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope I gave you some just a little bit of inspiration, maybe, because I like finding inspiration in YouTube videos. I think they're so much fun, and I'm looking forward to all of the things that I get to do in my house, in my little apartment house, in the year 2024. So thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one if you watch the next one. Bye.